hear my body. When you hear my body. When you hear my body. Give into temptation, feel every vibration, imagine the sensation, when you hear my body call. Give into temptation, feel every vibration, imagine the sensation, when you hear my body call. Give into temptation, feel every vibration, imagine the sensation, when you hear my body call. Give into temptation, feel every vibration, imagine the sensation, when you hear my body call. I get you. You get me. I get you. You get me. I get you. You get me. When you hear my body. When you hear my body. When you hear my body.
What's up? Finally here after the update. I had to switch to some crazy ass servers to get this thing going. It was rough.
Hey, I'm just here for my merch.
How are you?
You know what? If you can go chat that you just off on your OnlyFans account instead of a lazy update that doesn't take 5 hours, just let them know. They understand.
So what I had to do was switch to like, some crazy servers you guys.
DaaSquatch.
Hey, Nathan, you're on OnlyFans
Razer
anime.
1,
Yeah,
you
you
are
get it.
clear to engage all threats.
Throwing grenade! Crazy ass.
It's funny. I just took a picture when you texted me. I was about to send you a picture. I'm watching Ahsoka.
Friendly UAV on station.
Okay, I'll just send it. I forgot. I totally forgot it came out. I'm not gonna lie. Like, dude, I'm in football season. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh,
I
I
don't.
get it. I totally get it.
Like, I'm taking a shit. I'm on my phone. Oh, Ahsoka came out. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not wake
Right.
up and go like Ahsoka. You know what I mean?
I get it. I totally get it. Come on, mountain kits.
Drinking some orange Mountain Dew right now.
So that sounds good right now. Missed.
Hey, training droid. Is he trying to like emulate Grievous with the fucking 4-arm lightsabers?
No, that's just how he has it.
Slide one!
They look like wiffle ball bats.
Resupply
Like a Nerf
online.
bat. You know, like those old kid bats.
Yeah.
Loading!
But why is Ahsoka training, or not Ahsoka? Why is Sabine training for like lightsaber combat when she's not a force user?
They're going back on an old thing that George Lucas said years and years ago.
It's nuts.
Whereas pretty much you don't. Being a Jedi has nothing to do with being force sensitive. Well, you can train to be force sensitive. You're just gonna have to train harder than someone like Ahsoka or Anakin does.
The force was like athleticism. Some
Right.
have it more than others.
Right. But just because you have it less doesn't mean you can't.
But there's a limit. Sometimes you might not make it past JV high school.
Right.
You
And
know
so
what I mean?
and she's not wanting her to be a full-blown Jedi. She just wants her to be herself and to be what she can with the Force.
Well, if there's a ceiling, then obviously Sabine can't just fight. No matter how much training Sabine has, she can't just fight a Darth Maul if he came back. You know what I mean?
Not true. She could be just as strong as a fighter, but not be as in tune to the Force. Like, not be able to do as much, like, Force ability type things. But she could be just as, like, skilled in combat.
No, I get that part, but I'm talking like the Force part. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can hey, it's like, you know, being an athlete. You can train as much as you want. You are not going to make the NBA. I don't care how much you train. You are not going to make the NBA. I get it. You're training harder. I get it. You're doing the right things, but you're not going to make the NBA.
Hostile UAV in this sector.
That's what I think about the Jedi's. Not even that Jedi's, just Sith. I'm talking just straight Force wielders. You know what I mean?
Well, and if you listen to the droid in this third episode, he's like, "Why are you taking your time with her? Like, she's like the worst candidate as a poor Jedi."
Well, if you listen to your fans on your content, maybe you make some better content, but you don't listen to your fans.
Working on it.
So you're a bot, just like this droid.
Squad grenade out! Hostile UAV
Oh, I
active.
like how the droid tracked their saber strikes on the holograms.
Friendly UAV online.
She's like, "Ah, you weren't that bad, actually."
Survival
Do what?
So wait, this is happening during. So Ahsoka season 1 is happening during season 3 of Mando.
Give or take.
So obviously Sabine's never gonna. So obviously we're never gonna see the Darksaber during Ahsoka because the Darksaber's already in use in Mando.
Unless the end, like the middle of this, like ends up
Mission is complete.
corresponding
Good
with
work.
like the end of Mando.
So
somehow.
do all
But they'll be
Mandalorians?
probably in complete, total different areas.
So do all Mandalorians believe in the Darksaber, or is that only like an old timer tradition? Hey, if you have a Darksaber, you're the Mandos. 'Cause
No,
it's
that's
like
awful.
talking to an old guy right now.
You watched Rebels, didn't you?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's all Mandos.
No, but you know how those different Mandos, hey, we have hats on, we have hats off.
Hey,
You know what I mean?
you've seen pretty much all the Mandos.
But do all Mandos bow to the Darksaber? That's what I'm saying.
For the most part.
That's like saying you're a Republican or Democrat. It doesn't matter what side you're being on. You still, you still support America.
I would say 99% of the Mandos will follow the Darksaber.
Regardless of hats on, hats off.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
The only reason they were so separate there for the longest time is because they didn't know where the Darksaber was. Two more Manticles.
Actually, Annie gave it an 8 this episode.
I give it a 9.
Last week when they ranked it as 7, they ranked. They just combined the 1s and 2 episodes together.
And they were smoking crack. Those were both 10s.
Ahsoka just said those Mandalorian skills won't be enough to defeat your enemy.
Yep. When it comes to Jedi sense.
So she's training a non. So wait, even though Ahsoka is technically not a part of any Jedi Order, because technically there's not a Jedi Order, obviously. But I'm just saying, like Sabine would never, ever
Get to the hard point.
in the back in the old days be picked up by a master.
Oh, she would have never been brought into the Jedi Order.
That's what I'm saying, though.
Yeah.
So there's give and take. It's one. The factor is this: Ahsoka's still not, you know, Jedi Order, whatever. It doesn't matter what order she's in. Sith, Jedi. Two. This is post Return of the Jedi. There's obviously not like a Jedi Academy happening going on. You know
Well,
what I
in
mean?
between Anakin and Luke, they're pretty much rewriting what it means to be able to become a Jedi. Because Luke was even older than Anakin.
When people are critiquing about this, oh, there's plot armor, there's plot points. Like, no, you gotta take into concern about what's happened. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm not disappointed.
And
Maybe
then
it's not going
there's...
to happen, but I would still like to have an
Taking the
episode
lead.
of how Ahsoka and Luke met and how they,
Locating the next hard
all
point.
that
Get
shit.
ready. Friendly UAV on
Vean a
station.
mí,
Sure we will eventually.
Reloading.
Okay, I know Ahsoka wasn't made in the 70s, but like, where was Ahsoka during
Location
the whole
updated.
episodes 4,
Capture the
5,
hard
6?
She was,
Surprise, cabrón.
Enemy personnel at the hard point.
probably...
He knows about the Death Star blowing up, both of them, and all that shit.
Well, for a little bit at that time, she was stuck in the world between worlds.
Hostile UAV in the area.
I thought she wasn't.
Well, she was.
I thought she went after your own thing in Rebels. Because, like, you saw her, she's like, I'm just doing my own thing.
You gotta remember, when she left, when Ezra pulled her out, she didn't leave with Ezra.
Frag out!
She went out of a different timeline.
Stun grenade out!
So it wouldn't mess up anything.
Hard point relocated.
I
Stand
don't
by.
remember. It's been so long. I just know Palpatine was trying
Hard
to
point compromised.
manipulate
Secure the
Ezra
area.
to open the world of worlds, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Go back and watch an episode and then watch.
To the hard point.
But Ezra, you know, Ezra used, what are the whales called?
Wheels of the Force.
The hyperdrive whales. You know.
Oh, the Purgle.
Yeah, he used them to, you know, obviously get thrown out. You know what I mean? That's how I would remember. Because it was the second battle of Lothal. The first battle of Lothal was if that was live action, that would have been the shit.
Oh, that would have been cool.
But the first battle of Lothal on Rebels, like, that was some of the best, just choreography, regardless of live action or animation. You know what I mean?
Confirming next hard
That was
point.
pretty good.
Stand by.
Because the flow, the tempo, you know, animation, you can do any cinematography you want, even though it's not possible in real life. That's why the first battle of Lothal was so good. I'm like, oh, this is Star Wars, baby.
Relocated. Secure
No,
the
that was
target
great.
area.
The second battle of Lothal was like, you know what I mean? Dawn came prepared and the rebels get their ass whooped. Whooped. I mean, if Thrawn was around in episode 4, we wouldn't have an episode 5.
I mean, he was. He just wasn't at the Death Star.
I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Because Tarkin wasn't a tactician. He was just a big administrator.
He was a
You
splier.
know what I mean? Yeah, that's right. He's a Grand Moff. He's more of a.
He's more of a politician / construction manager.
Yes.
Than he's not a military
He's not a tactician.
asset, really.
Yeah, if Thrawn was around for the Death Star, yeah, that little rebel force would have been Thanos snapped.
UAV is orbiting the area.
Okay. What's all those lightsaber bolts on the
Survivor
ship?
online.
Do I know?
Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area.
That's an Easter egg. What's all those lightsaber hilts? You know what I mean?
Oh, it's sitting in her ship.
Yeah. I'm pausing it right now.
Take a screenshot of it, send it to me. I guess I totally missed that.
What? It's very obvious. It's two different screens.
Wait, yo.
There's one screen from one angle. There's one screen from camera.
Probably all the lightsabers that he had with him, and they use that as like a dojo also.
There's one hilt that looks like the emitter looks like from Fallen Order, and there's a one where the power button looks like it's from Anakin, because you know that his button stuck out.
Yeah.
And I mean Anakin and Darth Vader. You know what I'm saying? The button.
Yeah.
Because he built his the same.
For the
It's a
most part,
bot.
Oh,
This is why I
yeah,
don't
that's
buy
what
merch.
happened.
This is why I don't buy merch from each other.
I was hoping I could just get that shot off. And they never move forward.
Throwing grenade! Attack me!
Watch that whole Stone Mountain private, whatever you call it. The zombie game. He went straight vanilla, so when there's only four survivors and everything was zombies, but the zombies thinned out if you didn't survive a gulag. So you're a zombie, you get killed, you go gulag, blah blah blah. Anyways, you got like 2 lives in the zombie, but it's 150 people. Anyways, it doesn't matter. They all had 3-plate armor, which I think was still OP, but the survivors could not use shotguns, could not use any special weapons. You know, like explosive crossbow bolts, riot shields. You can't use melee weapons like the Tonfas and Kadochis. There's no throwing knives, but you know, grenades were valid and non-lethals were valid. But they can use a loadout, but you know, there's no shotguns, no RPGs, all that shit. Or there was RPGs, but so they had a vanilla VR game. Like, you have those restrictions that kind of limit you.
Right. I probably would have said
funny
only, I probably would have said
You
this
gotta watch the
only.
video. You gotta watch the video. It's fucking hilarious. Dude, they barely clutched it. Stone was getting assassinated, right? And if he would have been assassinated, there would have been 2 people. There's only 4 total. And when he got assassinated, there's still like 56 zombies left, or people left. And like, he was halfway through the animation when one of the guys he was playing with saved him. This shit was epic. And like, he was trying to arrest somebody, and he couldn't do it because, like, one, you know, Call of Duty weapon swaps. You know, if you have, you know, a rifle, you can't swap it to your second weapon as fast as if it was like an SMG or pistol.
Right.
So these guys, the zombies, were fucking running his ass down. Even though Stone was running Kadochis, it still wasn't fast enough.
Enemies deployed a counter UAV.
The whole
Enemy
video was
UAV
fucking
active.
hilarious. And then like all these guys are PC players for the most part. And so through the sound bar, they had the old school zombie sound effects. You know, like in 2007, 8, 9, 10, when zombie was, you know, at its prime. There, you know, playing that for the night. But the actual real zombie sounds from, you know, Xbox 360 days.
Use the revive! I'm set!
So I have mounted kills on anything. Mom. Damn it. Oh, this is such a bitch.
So is it ever confirmed how much training Sabine went with Ahsoka? Because in this scene right now that I'm watching, she's putting on, you know, the training mask for the first time that you can't see through. And Sabine's like, are you serious? I gotta wear this? But she's acting like she's did it for the first time. But if she's
Well,
ever
she's
trained
never-
with Ahsoka...
Just because she's she could have trained with her for 5 years and never used it.
Taking effective fire!
Well, Obi-Wan was on the Millennium Falcon and gave it to fucking Luke.
Hardpoint relocated. Secure
Just
the target
because
area.
They both did. I mean, they did it the same way.
It's because it's 1977. It's not 2023. I think that's why.
1 minute left.
So,
I'm sure George Lucas wasn't thinking 40 years ahead for this movie.
I know.
Mission complete. Solid work.
How do you be in there training big fucking dodos and Sabine takes off a helmet and goes, oh my god. But why does Ahsoka want to train Sabine to be a Jedi? I don't understand.
Because why not?
Okay, I've seen enough TV shows and movies to understand this. We're seeing Ahsoka train Sabine in the beginning of episode 3, but if there's 6 episodes, oh my god, the training comes in handy in episode 5 and 6. Because Sabine's gonna remember her training from episode 3. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, what some good context clues. Oh, this is
Yeah, but it's been played to death. It's like, you know what I mean? It's not just Star Wars. It's just any show with TV and movies. Oh, you're showing us
part of it.
You're showing something early to be, used at the end.
But at least we're getting that. Yeah, that was like part of the problem with Rey. You never see any of that with her. And also, she's just can destroy what is considered a Sith Lord at a time.
Okay, because when I first saw that, I'm like, okay, Rey got trained way too fast, and she became a Jedi way too fast. 2, it's like, when you think about Luke barely had any training in episode 4. Episode 5, he had Dagobah, but that's
And he got his ass kicked.
That's his first time in Dagobah, but he had to cut his time short. Remember, he's like, I gotta go. Yoda's like, no, stay.
Yeah, and he got his
Luke's
ass
like, I gotta go.
Secure the
Like,
target
he didn't even
area
ask me
to
how to
win.
fucking pawn. Yoda had to do it. Okay, boy, if you want to go, go.
Hardpoint
But guess what?
located.
I'm going to help
Lock
your
it
ass
down.
out. And then the Return of the Jedi, Luke was like, oh. But we didn't see any of the episodes 2 and 3 between. So I get that. Luke kind of became a really badass Jedi really, really fast if you think about it. But
but
the comics and the books.
But we also saw his ass.
But
We
Rey
also watched
became
him get his ass
fast,
kicked.
Way too fast.
I got one!
In episode 5, he may have become a Jedi, and he
It
went.
doesn't matter if Rey
But he
was
got his ass
the
kicked.
Palpatine. It doesn't matter. She still
The
need to
lead
be
is
trained.
ours.
So, yeah, Luke got his ass. He couldn't leave Dagobah.
Do what?
He couldn't leave Dagobah. You remember that?
Oh yeah. So,
Yoda had to get his X-wing out for him to leave.
but this is my point. Like, in episode 4, he wasn't a Jedi. He started
got-
on
what- he got-
bare minimum
he got-
The
training.
lead.
He got 2 minutes of
Hardpoint
training in the
relocated.
remote joint. That was
Stand
it.
In episode 5, he did a lot of training. But he went and fought and got his ass kicked.
I talk about
Location update.
Dagobah, or you talk
Capture the
about
hardpoint.
Vader on Cloud City.
Oh, both.
Oh, he did. Obviously, he got his hand chopped off.
Yeah, and he had to retreat.
But then, imagine you're in 1983 and all of a sudden you see Luke, be very mature when he talks to
Enemy UAV overhead.
Jabba, and he has his Jedi robes on. And he's like, just whooping ass.
But we have context of him training.
Oh shit!
Well, I know that. I'm talking like
Like
back in
it's
the day.
like a 5-year span.
But the comics they come out till later. You know what I'm saying?
But like Rey, she's literally, you don't see her do any training, and then
Locating the next
she
hardpoint.
defeats
Get
somebody
ready.
at the end of her first
Now,
movie.
the only time she's trained, the only time we saw her train, no, you did see her train. We saw her train
Not
on the
in-
same island as Luke.
Not in the first episode.
Hardpoint relocated.
No, I know that.
Secure the
I
target
know
area.
that. But Luke didn't have
Literally
very much
her
training
first
in the
episode.
episode either.
But he doesn't fight anybody.
No, but he did get trained though with the remote.
That's my point, though.
Throw grenade!
Yeah, I'm agreeing with you. But then, like, you see Ray, the only time you see her train is on the island on the Last Jedi. On the island, that lasted like a couple minutes. Then, like, the next time you see her train is the Rise of Skywalker, where she's doing the whole obstacle course in the woods.
Downed one!
But that was it.
But she does
That
her
was it.
biggest. But she does her biggest accomplishments before she ever does training.
Confirming next hard point. Stand by.
Down with the AO!
I gotta rewatch it. I can't remember what she did.
Because remember the beginning of the end of the first movie, she defeats Kylo.
Oh yeah, because she puts with the lightsaber.
Yeah,
Survivor.
Swapping mag!
with
But
no training.
Kylo wasn't the he was an island lesson.
No, but still,
Stun grenade out!
He was rough around the edges.
That was
doesn't
close.
matter. He at least had experience with a lightsaber.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think Ray's training was the same as anyone else. It just makes no sense.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's like saying you're an athlete. You're a son of a Hall of Fame athlete. Doesn't mean you're gonna be the same athlete.
No, I do not.
But, oh, she's a daughter of Palpatine. Who
Locating the next hard
cares?
point. Get ready.
Throwing a stun grenade! Throw a grenade!
Location updated. Capture the hard point.
Switching mag! Coming!
The enemy's gaining ground. Push them back.
Frag out! I'm getting stitched up! Back up! Throw grenade! For an eye, eh?
Hard point relocating. Stand by.
Oh,
Enemy UAV active.
some shitty ass timing right
Rats
now.
in the AO!
Target area updated. Move to the hard point.
Stun grenade out! Frag out! Around! Using drill charge! Changing back!
Just need one mounted kill. Just one.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Throwing a stun grenade! Throw a grenade!
Confirming next hard point. Stand by.
Keep this! It's yours, eh? Incoming!
Hard point relocated. Secure the target area. We're getting hard.
Alright, then I watched the episode. I'm only 5 minutes in.
UAV is orbited in the area.
Oh, this episode is 31 minutes long.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that jerked off longer than that. Let's go, chat!
Stick around! Frag out!
Watch out! Incoming!
Well, is it quality content at 30 minutes?
Hold on.
I mean, it's a good episode.
So whatever they watch 30 minutes of Ahsoka, 30 minutes of Squatch.
Yes.
Stun grenade out! Throw a
Hard point
grenade!
relocating. Stand by.
Changing back!
When you watch Rebels, Sabine isn't very,
Frag out!
This isn't her. You know what I'm saying? This isn't her style on Rebels.
No. Actually, no, she has the same stance.
Return to base.
No, I'm talking her former combat. Sabine fought like a Mando. Sabine wasn't necessarily Sabine in every episode of Rebels wasn't fighting with a baseball bat.
Right.
Like the first melee weapon she had,
But
or
when-
her fist, or her gauntlets. She did it.
But when
was
she
born.
does
Mando, shoot, boom, boom, pew, pew.
But when she does fight with it, it's the exact same stances and all.
Mm-hmm.
It's very reminiscent.
So,
of
but
the
isn't
episode
Rebel
of,
Sabine supposed to be a teenager?
Yeah.
Like she's like 15, 16.
Yeah, she's pretty good.
But obviously, I'm not judging on the actresses in real life. I'm judging on what we see in the timeline. So Sabine right now should be like definitely in her 20s.
Yeah, like probably 24.
10 years.
26.
At least a decade. At least. So she was 14, 15 in Rebels. She should be 24, 25 right now. You know?
Yeah, I don't disagree.
Based on the timeline. I watched this dumb video today or yesterday. People are like, oh, why is Ahsoka or not so good? Yeah, Ahsoka. In Ahsoka episode, why is she wearing them shoes like that? And everyone in the comments are like, bro, that's samurai shoes that they had in real life, like real life. Oh, she got 2 toes. No, she don't got 2 toes. This is the way samurais had their shit.
Yeah.
And so it's a clickbait video, but it's from a channel that I sub to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it wasn't necessarily he was trying to clickbait. It was just
It just happened to be clickbaity.
No, he was reporting a video that people were hyped up about it. Like he's reporting about people complaining about Ahsoka's feet. So he wasn't complaining about Ahsoka's feet. He was posting a video about the people complaining about it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And his thumbnail was like, fans are saying this about Ahsoka. You wouldn't believe it. And you click it. What are they talking about? Ahsoka shoes. Oh. And then in the comments, you know how the clickbait works.
The enemy's
Yeah.
taking the lead.
Ahsoka fans are complaining about this. Oh, you wouldn't believe what Ahsoka fans said about this. Oh, hey, check out what Ahsoka fans said about this. It's like, fans.
Quote unquote.
Oh, Star Wars fans are toxic because you had to watch all the movies and video games and bro, before there was internet and Disney Plus and all these shows, all you had was comic books and novels and video games. Like I don't understand this shit. Like that's like saying that you hate people that look at the sun because it's sunny. Of course, you're gonna look at the sun.
Resupply activated.
How can you call a culture toxic when that's all you had for 30 years? And these people that complain, are the ones that, grew up with Star Wars, with 4K Wi-Fi. Oh, I was just ready to play or watch the Dark Force remaster. That thing's gonna be lit. You should get it. This is like a couple weeks ago when I heard about the news, and this guy, I commented on his quote on YouTube, but he said, if this isn't canon, I'm not going to play because there's no point. And I'm like this. Obviously, you never played Dark Horses. And 2, who cares?
Reloading!
It's just a good video game. If you just like video games, it's a good
Throwing a
video.
stun grenade!
And someone like went back and said, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, I fucking love,
Jenner Urso got the Death Star planes.
Friendly
No
UAV
shit.
Force Unleashed, but
No
it's not canon.
shit. Yeah. I don't know. It's a really stupid comment.
Visual on the enemy.
Stun grenade out!
Enemy UAV overhead.
On your 6.
No shit isn't
Take
fucking fun.
effective fire!
But two, it's a good radio game. It came out in 1999.
UAV standing by.
Settle that score!
Stun grenade out. Using drill charge. With you, mate.
Frag out!
Hostile mortar strike in the
Requesting
area.
recon at my location!
That unit online and orbiting the AO.
Okay, I'm thinking behind the scenes though of Ahsoka. I know Sabine's in the helmet. I would get the choreographed
Cluster mine
scene
active.
with the helmet on. You know what I'm saying? They'll like the actress Sabine knows what's going on, or is it a stunt double?
RTB at
You
this
know,
time.
Throw grenade!
Friendly UAV online.
Attack me!
We've lost half the field. Fight back.
Use the revive! I'm set! I'm reloading! Throwing a stun grenade!
I was watching a video about the first episode of Ahsoka when Sabine was, and she had the rebel helmet on. You know, they had a rebel, I don't call it language, but the rebel hieroglyphics and scribbles on her helmet. And people looked it up because it was actually Star Wars language,
Right.
and it said like, it basically said like "bitch bye" or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Throw grenade!
On her helmet.
Frag out!
The lead is ours.
I watched a video one time. It was a meme that's funny as fuck. But like it was like
Target eliminated!
6 when he was going to Dagobah, and you know when R2 was talking to him in the movie, R2's language pops up on the Luke's screen, and you know it's a foreign language, but Luke's reading it. Something in the video. It was like R2 talking shit. It was funny as fuck. It was all in English, but it looked like the actual graphics in the movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It looked funny as fuck. It was like shut the fuck up, Luke, or something like that. And like they kept running the scene.
We've lost the lead.
It's so funny.
UAV is bingo fuel. RTB at this time.
Got you
Stun
covered.
grenade out!
Oh, A-Wing sightings. What's up?
John, stay with it.
Marking enemy!
Taking the lead.
Oh, the damn gun.
A-Wings is so underrated because there's two different types of A-Wings. The A-Wings they had in the Razer, and the A-Wings they had in I guess canon, not canon, but Legends are different.
Enemy visual!
You can tell by the tail
We've
fins.
lost the lead.
Oh, and they gave him the blue
The
back.
enemy's taking the lead.
Yeah, but you can tell by the tail fins by how the way
Throw
they
grenade!
swoop, or not swoop, but angle. You know what I mean?
Taking
Yeah.
the lead.
Throwing stun grenade. Troops in contact.
Friendly sentry
Throwing a stun
online.
grenade!
Oh, that meme I sent you saying
Enemy
that big movie,
I got one!
apparently it's from this episode because I just saw the scene.
Switching max!
Like right now, I'm watching it. I didn't know it was from this scene.
Frag out!
Oh, fucking A. finally let go.
Mon Mothma, the actress, is the same. So she shot Ahsoka, which is before, or she shot Andor, obviously before Episode 4, time frame wise. But age wise, in real life, she's the same age. So she's the same age wise in Sabine or Ahsoka. But this is happening like what is it, a decade or 15 years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what's funny though? In 30, when they remaster Dark Forces, guess what? Mon Mothma's, because she thanks Tartarus for the Death Star plan. She's like, hey, if you're interested in another job, we got something for you. It says Tartarus was a former stormtrooper. Hey, Mon Mothma was like, you might be able to decipher these sounds, because we can't do it. This is a grainy video. In like 144p. Tartarus was like, yeah, I definitely heard some Imperial, shit going on, but the other sound, I don't know what it is. And it turned out to be the fucking, the Dark Trooper program.
There you go. Oh, where like how they're encrypting voices.
Yeah, because when you see the Dark Troopers in Mando that Luke tears apart, those are straight robots, straight androids, whatever you want to call them. They're AI, they're not human.
Right.
But in Dark Forces, it's kind of like a Terminator vibe. You fought the prototype, it's literally a prototype. It's like the 1 or 2 version of it, and it's just a skeleton, and he's not that hard to beat. Then version 2 is the version 2, obviously. It's what Luke fought.
Right.
Then version 3, you fight the general. Okay, imagine Krennic. Imagine Krennic was, instead of being involved in the Death Star program, Krennic was involved with the Dark Trooper program. So Krennic is suiting up in the Dark Trooper armor. So you're fighting a Dark Trooper, but he's a human. That's
kind of like
That's
what they did in Mando. That's what they did with Mando.
What do you mean?
So,
what's his face?
yeah, his Mandalorian Dark Trooper
name?
armor.
I can't
I'm
remember his
blanking
name.
on a name right now.
Gideon, Moff
Yeah.
Gideon. Moff Gideon had the Dark Trooper armor on.
Yep.
And he fought Mando. So that was I'm not saying Rogue Squadron or Rogue One stole Dark Forces, but when Rogue One was made 10 years ago, you had Star Wars fans and Industrial Light and Magic and LucasArts and Lucasfilms that obviously knew what Dark Forces was.
Right.
Because that's all you had. So, yeah, did you take liberties from it? Yeah, but it's not like you take liberties from it 15 years later, 20 years later, and you're totally abusing it. So, you had the real Star Wars fans, hey, we're gonna make the Dark Trooper program a real thing. This is why. That's why there's a really big. So if you're a casual Star Wars fan, you just saw these big robots. Well, nah, this is a program.
But they also, the Phase 1 was in the Bad Batch.
The lead is ours.
Well, I don't want to Bad Batch because I thought it was a bot program with Omega. Oh my God, I'm Omega. I'm a little kid. I'm getting some trouble.
You say that, but you
But it's plot armor. The Tartarus, when you play Dash with Dark, he goes to a rebel base, right? If he goes to the rebel base that they get the distress signal from, and like back in the day, like you're showing up to a battle. Like there's dead stormtroopers everywhere. There's dead rebels everywhere. You're like, oh shit, I'm showing up to like a fight there. Reloading. But you know what happens? You know what's funny about Dark Forces? Fucking when Tartarus beats the Dark Trooper program, which obviously he doesn't know he has the Force because he just doesn't know. But obviously that's battles. He has the Force. He doesn't know he's using it. But Darth Vader chokes the fuck out of a fat Imperial general. That's like not Tarkin, but Krennic. He chose a general because he didn't try
Changing mags!
the Dark Trooper program, and Chaka turned his fucking wrecked everything because one of the last levels you play, you blow up a Dark Trooper factory. That's right, you don't see Dark Troopers after Rogue One.
Frag out!
They're
Right.
trying to keep canon. They're trying to keep
Enemy
canon.
down!
So, Rogue One, I don't know if it was destroyed or not, but they're using all of their troopers available,
Throw grenade!
regardless of when it was destroyed. So it's funny, like Vader jokes, you know, oh, you failed me for the last time.
Frag
You know
out!
what I mean?
Yeah.
But then when you play Dark Forces 2,
Throw grenade!
you know, that's when you find out Todd's current dad knew he was force sensitive. He was kind of high child, and you know, imagine you're like, this is a shock. So like, imagine you're like 25 years old and you realize your parents. That's pretty big. You know what I mean?
Frag out!
This guy on this team I'm playing is making
Hostile
Straight
UAV
down.
in the
blind
area.
accusations like everyone on the team.
About you?
Mess.
Incoming!
Mainly a different guy, but
Round. Push them back.
I essentially did the same thing he was bitching about right after it.
Enemy in the
Throw
AO.
grenade! Tossing Semtex! I'm hit!
Enemy in there. What is that side?
Besides Rosario Dawson, who's Ahsoka, do you think Sabine actress and Hera actress watched Rebels before this? Do you think they were told to watch it?
Stun grenade out! Throw grenade!
Survivor online.
I'm reloading! Reloading! Moving here! I'm getting stitched up! Got one sided here!
Where was Hera Sabine during the Disney trilogy?
Just other battles.
The enemy's advancing.
Changing mags!
I
Hostile
think
cluster
Filoni
mine
told
deployed.
the actresses to watch the Rebels before they started shooting Ahsoka.
Oh, probably.
Like every episode, or just episodes that they're in.
Well, they probably needed to see a bunch of it.
Friendly UAV online.
Throw the stun grenade! Need to heal up! Downed one!
UAV ready for
Reloading!
tasking.
Throw grenade! Requesting recon at my
Friendly
location!
UAV on station. Mission compromised. We've been defeated.
I'm pretty sure me and the guy he's accusing are both, talking to him, and I'm pretty positive he thinks we're the same person.
Just block him. Wait, is he
Nice.
talking in voice chat or is he talking on the
In text.
text? Hera just said "fuck you" and I like it because in this episode you see the downfall of the rebels / New Republic because why are we taking these Thrawn threats because you think Ezra is alive, so you're just trying to saying Thrawn is alive because Ezra's alive. And Hera just said, well, Senator, were you ever in the war? That's in real life. That's like saying all these senators and governors say we should go to war, Iraq, doesn't matter. But are you sending your son, your nephew to war? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Did you ever serve? No. So why would you send us to do your
Dirty work,
politician?
essentially.
Yeah. Why would a 63-year-old fat dude who's had everything in his life say, hey, we got another war, boys, and you're talking from the boondocks who can't spell cat to go join your army, fight for you. His version of his country or state or plan is different from the youth. You know what I mean? That's what Sabine, that's what Hera just said. You know, the Mon
Team deathmatch. Hostiles are destroying the enemy.
when Hera asked the senator, "Have you ever fought me?" and he like paused, no. And Mon Mothma just looks at him like, "You little bitch," you know what I mean?
Oh, she technically didn't either.
Yeah, but you know, she did her part. She was clandestine operation.
Yeah.
Hostile UAV
She
overhead.
paid for proton torpedoes and astromech
while I get
droids
right.
and the targeting computer.
Pretty much.
Got your cover. Stun grenade out!
Resupply activated.
Watch for movement.
Frag out! Loading! I'm taking fire!
Oh,
Hostile UAV active.
slightly surprising.
Throwing grenade!
Our UAV is orbiting the area.
Frag out!
You should get the Dark Forces remake when it
Got
comes
that
out.
sniper!
That's how old the game was.
Hostile UAV
Because
in
when I was
the
playing when
sector.
I was a kid, I was like 7 years old, 8 years old when I was came out, and you could play on controller or keyboard, but it was different back then. Like you had mouse control, but it wasn't like what you think it is. Like
Right.
when I played it, like mouse was only for fire and horizontal,
Throwing a stun
you know, like left and
Moving
right.
here.
That was it. Like there was no keybinds. Like your keybinds were whatever the menu screen says. There was no WSAD. There was no, move right, move left. There was none of that. So like when you literally fired in Dark Forces on keyboard, because I played on keyboard,
The enemy is gaining ground.
it
Pull
was
them
literally page up, the page up button to scroll up, and the page down button to scroll down. But everything was auto aim. You know what I mean?
You
Right.
out!
But that's how Doom was. When Doom came out in 1993, Like I didn't play Doom when I played it, you know, when I was 1995, 1996. But like you had the mouse and Doom, but Doom wasn't a vertical shooting game. It was vertical shooting, but you couldn't manually. When Dark Forces did that, that was a game changer back then. That was like, ooh, you know what I mean?
Right. That would have been a weird time to start playing from.
But there was no gaming keyboards back then. You just played on the keyboard that you had. You know what I mean?
Right. And just
like I tried to use the mouse. Keyboard. I tried to use the mouse, but like it doesn't work that way. And like you had a game of mouse, you had these. I felt like. You know what I mean? So like Dark Forces came out was way ahead of its time. Like way ahead of its time. It wasn't like I was using WSAD either. I was using the directional keypads on my keyboard. You know what I mean? Because I was like 7, 8. I didn't know no different. You know, you just because the games would come out with the instruction booklet and it told you what the keyboards were.
Right. I do remember those kinds of days.
No, you literally had to look. If you lost your instruction booklet and you didn't play a game for 3 years, good luck. Good luck. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you'd just be lost.
Some games, and it didn't make sense back then, but I mean, it did make sense, but some games back then came with a plastic overlay you put on your keyboard, and it told you what button.
I remember that, yeah.
You know what I mean?
We have the lead.
So man, I was shooting fucking stormtroopers and page up and page down, and it's not like you could change how fast and sensitive page up and page down is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's
that was
for
just
everything.
whatever it was.
Imagine going page up, imagine me trying to do a thermal detonator 30 feet in the air with page up, page down, but I'm getting shot about like 5 stormtroopers. You know what's funny about those games back in the day, like Dark Forces? Like, if you went to the extras menu, you could turn on God mode. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it doesn't matter if you
Built-in
play
hacks.
easy, medium. You can play easy, medium, hard, but you have God mode on. You know what I mean? Because like you blow yourself with a thermal detonator, and that thing would move you. So like every time you throw the detonator off your feet, you move backwards like 5 feet. Dude, you just knew how to counteract it. Oh, this shit is just so different. A Conquistador had to fight harder than Metro Flame and fucking Generosa and Cassie.
Moving to my mark.
Oh, when you watch the Dark Forces cutscenes, like you even watch them now, some of them are remastered. They're dropping the Dark Forces, the Dark Troopers through Star Destroyers like Probe Droids. Dropping up they're dropping them out of the hangar bay by 3s. Beep, beep. You know TIE Fighters? You know TIE Fighters have a conveyor belt when you go through a Star Destroyer?
Yeah.
And, you know, it's a conveyor belt and they drop them. Imagine that with.
Okay. I'm gonna hop it there. Let me know in the morning what you thought about the episode.
I know it'd be nuts.
Exactly. I'm gonna go bye-bye. Oh. Nighty-night stream.